overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time, I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills. Ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They give him 40 yards before he stops the run. Get 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run again. You wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. The Bills get to him. He's brought down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And they can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Middle, 319.
Allen taken right to the air. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Tight.
Allen now on 1st down. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They'll try and punch it in. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. He dodged the tackle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Dude, these are the kind of runs, Keith, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and keeps that defense honest.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
From the gun, Stroud. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. No change to the call on the field. That play's going to remain a touchdown. Fairbury connects on the extra point. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Isaac Orinda to return. Shoves one away. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. They'll run here on first down. Going good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Another carry for it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has this down to the 34. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
At the 34-yard line.
Alert! Alert! Regular.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to be set back to 11 after that play. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
On first down, they'll run. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get back to Orchard Park after this. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points. The give here on second. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Allen on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Fourth down, here's Allen. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a second quarter lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Pass now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 39-yard line.
Give it to him again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Stroud now on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Texans, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Texans.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Absolutely fires this one right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
And that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Stroud now on 4th down. It is caught left side. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
2 yards on the
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Taking a deep shot here. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Texans get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
There's a dive up the middle. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The cool thing about the drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
To the air, Stroud. Gets everything he has under this one. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Under.
From the red zone now. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return coming from the 6. It's going well so far. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Brown 80! What's that?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has it downfield, working the left. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 14.
Bass now to kick this away.
To kick off for Buffalo.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Stroud to throw on first down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. On the move, headed right. Now he's going to take a deep shot down the right side. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Here's Stroud now. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Stroud from the pistol. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- to 4-point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. It's big time.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Yep, as expected, they're going to go out and start this one off. They do come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Second and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Smith on the coverage.
They'll air it out on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing now on first down. Allen hits his running back. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Again, Allen to the air. Completed to his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air again, Allen. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. He has the Buffalo touchdown. halftime. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 21. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Return coming here from the 12. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Gorindo to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Alert, alert, alert. Is that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Fits it through the middle. This is going to be down, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. This play goes for 36. And the Bills have a first down. Dose of the hurry up here.
First and 10 at that 36-yard line.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They've got first down here from the 36. And this is a designed run for Allen. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Bills 35, Texans 21.
Bass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Off the play action, here's Stroud. This one to Williams out left side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down throw by Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Madison, the intended target. So that brings up second down. Running back sent in motion. Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Texans cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And he's out a little short of the 30.
And they're on the 28-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Working quickly here.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
Allen on 3rd and short. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The Bills with a punt team out there. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Sending him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
18. That's it.
From the gun, Stroud. Into traffic, complete. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
3rd and inches.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And he's going to bring this back with a pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. Well, Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. That's Cole Bishop. Will take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, another touchdown. You know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
That one's complete right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A gain of a yard.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's the Bills with the ball, trying to keep their postseason run going. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Bills 49, Texans 28. Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
And the Texans 1st down.
Offense in the hurry up here. From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Stroud to throw again on second. Brought in close to the 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. Throwing again. It's Stroud. Getting out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for third and goal.
All right.
Here's Stroud again. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down.
All right.
Again, Stroud. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the flag is declined, and now, Brock, they got to figure out what they want to do on fourth and goal. Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's fourth and goal.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. And they got the connection, but not the touchdown. He's taken down. That's a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
From his own end zone, Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Here's the give on third and short. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up fourth down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
And he gets it away from his end zone. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. 30 at the 20, and they stop him before he gets much on the